Alright, first of all, if you're a girl, you probably shouldn't be watching this video right now. But if you're a guy, my G, we'll talk about it. But yeah, today, this morning, I had a wet dream, and it was amazing. It was amazing because I realized that I did not actually touch it to make it come out, and I was like, hell yeah. That's how you know you won, man. When you don't do anything to it and it just comes out by itself. You know what I mean? Like, just touching it is just not an elegant way. You have to dream about it. You have to let it come out by its own. That's why I'm on nofap, man. I do this nofap stuff just to get that dream. That dream was so good. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. Now, I won't go into detail, but I'm sure you guys had that dreams before. Some random ass chick just turns up in the dream and just blows your mind. And I'm like, okay. And I just double checked. I was like, shit, did it actually come out? Like, shit. Oh yeah, it did. And I didn't touch it, man. Like, that's why you're on nofap. It's for the wet dreams. It's for the sense of accomplishment, like you're on the right path. Like, you did not touch it to let it come out. It came out by its own. That's how you know you're on the right path. And that's why I'm gonna be practicing nofap probably for a long time. But I mean, I guess it works for young people. I guess I'm turning 21 this year. Maybe up to 25, I think you have the wet dream. If you're an old person watching this, I don't know if it applies to you. But yeah, I think it's important to share, and it's important to motivate you to go on nofap, to get that wet dream, because that's what you want. I know it came out, but hey, at least you didn't touch it and it came out by itself. That means you did not actually waste your time to do the thing. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's all I'll say, man. I know it's a weird topic to talk about, but I had that dream today, and I was like, I'm just gonna talk about this dream I had this morning, because the funny thing about that dream was like 4 or 5 hours later after I woken up, I'm like, did that really happen, or was that just in my dream? And I looked back and I was like, yeah, it really happened. I had that consciousness. I had that like I don't know if I was delusional or not, but when you have a wet dream, you have a wet dream, and you don't forget those things. I've only had like a wet dream like the other time in my life. Like, this is my second time. The first time was weird as hell, bro. It was involved with like some girl I knew. It's crazy. With 2 girls I knew. They were in that dream, bro. That was a wild dream. Crazy ass dream. But I never forget. Until now, I've never forgotten that dream. And today's dream, I don't think I'll ever forget it too. Today's dream, maybe I'll forget it because there was nobody that I knew was inside. But the first wet dream, I still remember the people that were inside and what happened. It's still clear in my mind. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I normally like forget all the dreams that I have. Like, sure, I might remember them for 1 day, 2-3 days. But the wet dreams, like, I think it's probably been 1 or 2 years. You don't forget those. You don't forget your wet dreams. Especially if it doesn't happen that often. It didn't happen that often, because I'm always, touching it. But now I don't, so it comes up by itself. So I guess I'm on the right path. And yeah, if you're watching this and you just had a wet dream too, just know you're on the right path and you're not touching it, and you're letting it come out by itself. And I think that's a good accomplishment, because you did not waste time. You did not do something that was out of pleasure, that was impulsive, like you feel something and you want to do it. And yeah, I know. I feel comfortable having this conversation, but it needs to be had, man. Like, people don't talk about this, and I'm sure you guys want to probably have this same experience, and you probably want someone to talk about it so you can relate to it. But anyways, and if you wanna talk about it, you can just comment down below. Just comment down below your experience if you had a wet dream before. Comment down if you had a wet dream before. I think that would be funny as hell. But yeah, man, I just had to share that for today. Today is 30th January 2024. I had that dream 29th. So yeah, if you have a wet dream, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. See you in the next one.